All right, Classic Rock 103.5, The Fox, and our first guest of the morning is the Denver Broncos' new quarterback, Case Keenum joins us. Case, good morning. Thanks for stopping by.
Morning, guys. Appreciate it.
Good to see you. We offered you donuts. You turned them down. If Vance Joseph is listening, we want you to know, Vance, he didn't eat the donuts. What do you normally eat before practice? Did you already go in and enjoy the training table?
You know, they're doing an incredible job here. I'm having to, make sure I stay within myself because they do a great job in the cafe there. The food is really good. So I've got a lot of choices every morning.
First day of pads, we were talking. I talked to you on Saturday, but we were all talking here before you got here. It's, training camp is something you have to sort of navigate your way through and get through. But the first day of pads, normally speaking, is pretty exciting for the players. You feel the same way?
Yeah, I really like to see, a lot of those young backs run with pads on. The receivers go up and catch some balls, as we're thudding a little bit. So. It's a different game. I mean, I know we get a lot of the work done in the NFL without pads on, but it adds a little bit to the game when guys are popping a little bit.
Since you've had a chance to work with Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel and Cortland Sutton, some really talented wide receivers here in Denver, what are your thoughts on getting a chance to get to know them and throw some footballs to them?
I'll tell you this much: I'm excited. I like where we're at in that room, and I like where we're headed too. So, all of those guys are hungry. They're hungry for the ball. They like each other. They like working with each other. I think they're good guys, man. They care about each other and they care about the team. So that helps in a receiver room that they're all competing against each other. They're all competing with themselves, and it's a cool atmosphere. I think we got some good things going right now, and I'm excited to see those guys work, and it's just fun communicating with them throughout practice.
You mentioned some of the young backs and what it's going to be like to see them in pads. Everybody watches backs and they watch how they run with the ball, but a lot of times the casual fan will not watch how they get involved in blitz pickup. Right? So. Talk a little bit about, what you've seen from some of those guys and what you guys try to accomplish in terms of when that back has to stay in and really pick somebody up.
Yeah, that's a big part of their game that I think, going from college to NFL, there's so many exotics each week, and you have to be able to go into the meeting room in the morning, look at something, know my job, and then go out and do it on the field. So, that's a big part of this game, and it's something that I think throughout the spring, up until now, I think our defense is starting to install a little more of their exotic stuff today and, the rest of this week. I'm excited to see how much they've grown because I think they've grown in a lot of areas, and I know they've put in the time and the work. So, it's a huge part of the game. And if you want to be in the game as a running back,
That's
right.
Right.
If you want to play, it's not just running the ball in this league. It's catching the ball. It's being able to protect. It's knowing where to line up and do your job. So, that's a lot of this game as well. And I'm excited to see those guys coming up.
Case Keenum is with us. First impressions of Denver, Colorado. Certainly a little bit cooler than where you came from, at least in the morning.
This time of year,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. What do you think? Have you been up to the mountains at all? You've explored a little bit of the area?
Yeah, we've, we stuck around this summer, and worked out here. Summer in Denver is incredible. The golf courses here, obviously, I love to play golf. But the outdoor stuff, we've done some bikes, some hikes. We've done a lot of hikes. We got up to Boulder, and did some stuff up there. We kind of take everybody by the Red Rocks and just go visit that. And, those are some fun, easy hikes with kids, and just seeing that little amphitheater is pretty cool. I'm hoping to catch a few concerts here, once maybe a day off or two. But it's incredible. We love it here. We love the people here. I'm from Texas, and how Texas people are. We're very proud to be from Texas, but it's got a lot of feels like Texas, and the people here are great. We love it, and we're excited to be in Denver.
You said you love to play golf. What's your handicap?
Well, it's not as good as it should be.
Which means it's better than both ratings.
Yeah. I'm sure that's the case.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I like to play. I think it's a requirement for quarterbacks. You know, it's
Right. Most. You stop and think about it. Most guys in the league at your position are really good players.
well, there's a pretty good, you know, guy who used to play quarterback that runs around here.
Hits it a long way.
Pretty good golfer, too, yeah.
Yeah, I played with him, and I crushed a drive one day, and I was feeling pretty good about myself. Hit it pretty long way. I work out, you know, I do that for a living.
Young.
So yeah, and I crushed it, and then he proceeds to go up there and hit it, you know, about 5 yards past me. And I'm like, golly.
Right.
Case Keenum, thank you for stopping by. Denver Broncos fans, very excited to have you here in town, and we're looking forward to watching practice today and getting the season started.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Case. Appreciate it.
Case Keenum, Rick Lewis Show, 103.5 The Fox.